Love, they say, can stretch across oceans, time zones, and even years. But sometimes, love does not die because it was not strong. It dies because it was not heard. Elena met Daniel during a study abroad trip to Greece. She was from Nigeria. He was from Canada. What started as casual conversations on an old rooftop in Athens quickly deepened into long walks through ancient ruins and whispered confessions under starry skies. They knew their time together was short, just 3 months before life would pull them back to their separate corners of the world. But they made a promise to keep talking, no matter what. At first, it was effortless. They exchanged daily voice notes, had late-night video calls, and sent texts that filled the empty hours. Daniel would send Elena playlists for her morning commute. She would write him emails filled with love, like letters from another era, signing each one with the words, "Missing you always." Their communication became a lifeline, more than just a habit. It was how they kept their worlds intertwined. But as time passed, life started to close in. Elena got a new job at a publishing firm in Lagos. Daniel started his master's program in Toronto. Time zones became less forgiving. Missed calls became more common. The good morning texts started arriving in the afternoon. Still, they reassured each other that it was just a phase. Then came the silence. At first, it was just a day. Then it turned into 2. Then 4. Elena told herself he was just busy, but the ache in her chest grew heavier with each passing hour. She called. It rang. No reply. She messaged him asking if everything was okay. The message remained delivered but unread. Weeks went by. Eventually, Daniel replied with a single line. "Sorry, I've been overwhelmed. We need to talk soon." But soon never came. The truth was that Daniel had been struggling. He was battling depression, loneliness, and the pressure of academic life. He did not know how to say he was drowning, so he chose silence, thinking he was sparing her the burden. Elena, sitting on the other side of the world, mistook that silence for fading love. Her own messages became less frequent, not because she loved him less, but because she did not know how to keep talking to someone who was no longer there in the same way. Months later, Elena received a phone call, but it was not from Daniel. It was from his sister. Daniel had taken his own life. She found out too late. The most painful part was not just the loss. It was the realization that words, simple words, might have saved him. A message, a voice note, a conversation. Love can survive distance and time zones, but it cannot survive silence. Silence builds walls between hearts that once shared everything. In her grief, Elena found herself going back to the old messages. She read their emails. She replayed his voice notes, trying to catch something she had missed. But it was the last voicemail that broke her completely. "Hey, I know I haven't been myself lately. I just don't know how to say what I feel without sounding weak. I'm trying, Lena. I promise I'm trying. I miss you." He had recorded it 3 days before he died. He never sent it. Love is not just about shared memories. It is about the constant choice to reach out. Distance is not the enemy. Silence is. The missed calls, the unsent messages, the words left unspoken. If you love someone far away, speak often, honestly, even if your words come out imperfect. Because sometimes love does not need to be flawless. It just needs to be heard.